Hey Tom, it's Marty. I'm here with the MyDyno experiment, and we're having some interesting issues. We were going to try to look at the power input by hooking up basically an amp meter and a voltmeter to the battery source. We had issues with the amp meter functioning on the multimeter. So one of the things we did is we took the 1 ohm shunt resistor, put it in series, and then put a voltmeter across it. And that's basically how we're set up here. And it will tell us the voltage as we're coming in. And the other thing that we did is we applied a voltmeter, so there's the voltage across the battery pack. Now, actually we did get the amp meter in the 10 amp range to work, but the behavior we saw is exactly what we're going to demonstrate here, and it's a little bit puzzling. Okay, here's the basically the workbook. We're going to turn up the throttle, and if we turn the throttle up to something like 20, you'll see it starts pulsing. Okay, it begins okay, and then it starts basically revving itself up. Okay, taking a look. Yep, there we're going again. Okay, we don't get a steady setting. Our battery voltage dropped a little bit. That's to be expected since we've got some internal resistance in the battery. Okay, and here's our current. Okay, and you can see the current is fluctuating kind of wildly. Okay, the car is now beginning to exhibit, its strange behavior. This worked when we also put the amp meter in line. The exact same things happen to us from there. Let's increase the throttle setting, okay, and let's bring it up to something like 50%. Okay, here's the interesting thing. Let's look at our current draw. Our current is indicating about a half an amp, 0.51, 0.52. Our voltage is 3.8. It's dropped a little bit, coming down. Car is driving smoothly at this setting. Let's turn the throttle all the way up to 100. Okay, so from 50 to 100. And our current hasn't changed, and our battery has dropped just a tiny bit. So going from 50 to 100% on the throttle isn't appearing to show really any different power consumption. So that's kind of unusual. Bring it back down to 20%. Okay, and here we have the strange throttling with the wild fluctuations on the amp meter. All right, hope you can help us out.